What's up, everyone? This is episode 22 of the Sit Down.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
22. What are we going to be talking about? I should have made a list, but I didn't. Let's throw out some names. I see Logic.
Metallica. Of
Metallica.
course.
Yeah. Some Aussie. Music venues opening. Marilyn Manson. What else we got there?
Chris Cornell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
I think we're just going to have a sit down.
Yeah, let's do that. So how you been?
Been good. This has been a good week, I think. Weather's been reasonable. Edmonton's getting shit weather, hey?
Oh my God. I haven't followed the news too much, but it's not great.
Yeah. Well, the stadium in Edmonton, what the hell is it called again?
Rogers,
Yeah.
whatever.
That was falling apart yesterday or something.
I saw some videos on that. Can you
It was
imagine walking in and it's like the roof is collapsing.
Right?
I would be like, get the hell out of here.
What
No,
if
I gotta take a
they're in the
video.
middle of a concert and then all the sound waves too just rattling the place at the same time? Holy shit, man. That's crazy. Somebody would get seriously hurt.
Didn't you go to Edmonton not that long ago for something? For concert?
I was a couple of years ago, I think. I feel like that was 2018. We went and saw Metallica at that football stadium.
In Edmonton?
Was that Edmonton? Yeah. Or was that Calgary? I don't even remember.
Would that be the Saddle Dome?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I remember it was outside. Hey guys, so sorry about this week, or last week, I guess. There was no episode,
Oh,
right? It's still trying to load.
it's so normally I because our internet is not that great, I start uploading it in the evening, and then by the next day it should be on YouTube, but it wasn't.
Not this time.
No.
So that was I don't know.
And then I got busy and I didn't really have time to edit, and we recorded it late. It was just a shit show.
Yeah. So you might get the pleasure of 2 episodes. This might be the second episode this week, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the first of 2 this week, but
Well, and we're gonna go back to basics too. Just
yeah. So we were trying to do different things and have like little 15-minute interval segments, and that's just, it was disrupting what we wanted to do when we started this. So we're just like, F it, we're going back to like day one. We're just gonna shoot this shit for an hour about music, give our opinions, nothing specific, and I think we're gonna stick with that. For now. Because I don't know. I like it this way better. I think Mark does too. You know, when we have a guest on, it's easier to just shoot the shit with them for an hour instead of trying to chop it up.
And the chopping up also adds quite a bit of editing time, and it's just,
it was starting to not be fun that way.
Yeah. And just talking to each other, we're having fun doing that. And
was what we wanted to do off the get-go anyway.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're doing.
We're going back to that. So that's how this episode's going to be, just so you know. We're just going to shoot the shit for an hour. Or maybe not an hour. Maybe 20 minutes.
And we're done.
And that's it.
Yeah.
As you can see, the video's glitching in the back there too.
That's because my internet's crap.
Get over rural Saskatchewan.
Yeah, but Elon Musk is shooting satellites up in orbit, and hopefully we're gonna have stupid fast internet by the end of the year.
Hopefully.
That'd
be sweet.
Hey, I would like to meet Elon Musk.
I think he would be difficult to talk to.
So am I. So.
No, but I mean, I think he's on a whole other level. Like he'd be.
I'd pick his
short.
brain.
I think he would. I don't think he'd be able to. I really don't. Even if it
I'll
was
just smile and nod whatever he says.
I don't, and that's the thing. I don't think he would be initiating conversation.
Not initiating, because he's a nerd and he's
I think
awkward.
it like if it was just you and him in a room, let's say having dinner, I think that'd be a very quiet dinner.
He'd be eating and leaving.
And giving like maybe a 1 or 2 word answer. 1 word answer, like yes and no's and
Elon, maybe you're watching.
yeah.
Oh, who knows? He was
I'll
on Rogan, so
Yeah.
why not us?
yeah, we're gonna be on Rogan. Hey, so I kind of was talking to you about this before we started recording, and I want to get it on air.
Uh-oh.
What's your thoughts of getting?
What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts
Sorry.
on? Should we get some masks?
Yes.
I want a mask that says Funky Moose on it. Can we get one? Or a few?
I've been trying to find some that are, first of all, okay, so our regular print supplier is in the US, and they are a royal pain to deal with right now due to the coronavirus, the whole
Shipping?
shipping, customs. They take a month, first of all, to ship. Then it takes at least 2 weeks to get here, and it's just frustrating overall if the package ever arrives. So I was looking at other suppliers, and I found one for t-shirts and golf shirts and polo shirts and whatever. And they do masks, but I don't like the masks. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do yet. I do. Let me know if you are interested in masks at all. Like, if people are watching and they're like, no, I don't want a mask. I don't want a Funky Moose mask. It would be cool.
Yeah, but I want a mask, dude.
Yeah, well,
I want a mask that says Funky Moose Records on it.
right. But is it worth my time for 5 masks?
No, I just want one. I'm not buying 5.
Okay,
I just want one.
so is it worth my time for just 1 mask?
Why not? Let's get 2. We can each have one. We'll have the only 2 out there.
Ooh, limited editions.
That's right.
Coughed inside.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways.
I'm gonna look a little bit more because I have a feeling that I can get better ones.
All right. Very good. Let us know if you want one.
I'll just get a sample.
Limited edition.
Yeah, limited to however many you want.
All right.
Yeah. What else has been going on in life?
Personally,
Yeah.
I started another 30 days of push-ups
You stopped?
today. I did. I went like
What?
about a week. I went about 7 days with no push-ups.
Of course you
Like
didn't
the
tell
last
me
week.
that.
The last week I haven't done any. So today I
Yeah,
did.
you look a little flabby.
Yeah, yeah. Today I did 100 and I did 25 pull-ups. I think tomorrow I might throw in some. I want to do like 100 pull-ups and 100 push-ups. The pull-ups, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to 100 though. Maybe 30 days? Yeah,
Cool.
so that's new.
I do need to work out more. I know. It's just I need to make the time.
Yeah. So that's new.
Cool.
Yep. Other than that, life as usual. I was pretty giddy last night. I was sending you messages because I just found out that Metallica is releasing S&M 2.
Yeah.
That fired me up pretty
Yeah.
good last night.
Yeah.
I don't know, when did they release that information though? Only in the last couple of days, right?
Yep. Yep. We wrote about it yesterday.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, so yesterday or maybe day before yesterday, it was announced, I guess. But the day before that, I heard that there were rumors about a new live album. They
For
weren't,
Metallica?
yeah, they weren't sure what was going on, and then the day after, S&M 2.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that on Blu-ray, dude.
yeah. Do you know when the first S&M came out?
I was thinking it was like early 90s, but that's not right, is it?
1999.
Yeah.
So last year when they recorded this one was 2019,
20
which is exactly 20 years.
freaking rights, dude.
Yeah. I saw some clips,
Yeah.
and the first thing I said, wow, James look old.
Well, he is old.
I know, but I guess. Well, I mean, he's not.
He's not young.
Fuck, how old is he?
Isn't he like 60? Like late 50s?
Okay, take a guess.
I'm scared I'm going to get this way off base. Can I get 2 guesses?
Sure.
I'm going to say like 58 and 62.
You're closer with the 58.
56?
Yep. So he's not super old. Like, he's older than we are, but he's not ready for
Yeah,
retirement.
now I'm
old.
embarrassed that I said 62. But, yeah. You got to remember, too, he's an alcoholic. That's going to do a toll on your body, man.
That's going to make you look older.
Yeah, exactly. Recovering alcoholic.
And he probably smokes too, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
That's an assumption. I don't know if he does.
I'm sure he did. If he isn't now, he did.
Yeah.
That's still pretty kick-ass, though. I'm looking forward to that album. Some buzzing in the video at the start.
Yeah, I just realized that when the camera is charging, there's a hum and it should be gone now. Sorry about that.
Technical difficulties.
We started with that, episode 2?
Yeah, that's what we called it,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, that's pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
There is also, I read this last night. Apparently next week, what are we, the 17th today?
Yep.
I think on the 28th, there's going to be a biography release of Chris Cornell.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think...
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
That, yeah. So, a preview of the new Chris Cornell biography, Total Fucking Godhead. Releases on July 28th. What I haven't been able to figure out is, like, is it a book? Is it a show? Is it, like... I don't have a clue.
A biography.
It's a biography.
And
it's called Total Fucking Godhead. The biography of Chris Cornell.
I'm going to go with a book.
A book, maybe.
I think. I don't know.
That's pretty wicked, though. I saw him live, eh? Did I tell you that?
Yeah, I know. I know you did.
Because I tell you that all the time. Every time Chris Cornell comes up in topic, I saw that guy.
He signed something. No, he didn't.
No, but we were gonna.
Yeah.
Janelle was too embarrassed, I think. That's when Janelle and I were first kind of started being together.
She was embarrassed of you.
No, she just, like, she didn't, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not assertive, but she wouldn't, like, go out of her way to go get a signature if she was at a concert. And I'm like that creepy guy who's, like, got his poster, like, maybe you want to sign this? Like, that's me, right?
You don't have to be creepy for that.
No, but
you were.
But I'm creepy when I do it. That's how I get it done. But you know what I mean? So I think that's why we didn't do it, because she didn't want to, like, go wait in line and do all that kind of stuff. Which I regret to this day. I really wish that I would have.
Yeah, you're not getting a signature now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But whatever. I was still there. I still have the poster.
Okay, so what do you think, just random off the cuff here, speaking of signatures, would you buy, for example, a Chris Cornell signature signed something, like a vinyl record or a CD or guitar or whatever? If it's signed by Chris Cornell, would you pay extra for that?
Yes. I have.
Okay, but
I have for, like, Godsmack.
Yep.
When I saw them a few times, just like going to the merch, like confection or you know what I'm talking about? Concession. Yes.
No, that's food. Anyway.
Anyways, where you get the shirts and you get the albums and stuff like that, and they had, like, some albums that were autographed and some that weren't, and I coughed up the extra money to, like, give me the one that's got the sleeves autographed.
Okay, but at least you were at a show.
Right. So,
you know,
yeah, exactly. So, like, in that case, yes, I would, if you have, like, 20 copies that are signed, and 100 that aren't, and I get the chance to get the signed one, yes, I'm coughing it
Right.
up for that.
Because you're attaching that signature or
To the show.
To the show, yeah,
100%.
exactly. But
100%.
okay, so in my head, there's a whole bunch of people on eBay that sell autographed stuff.
Right.
If I buy that, there's no connection to that signature. Like, I get a CD or a record with a signature on there.
Right. It's not personal to you.
Exactly.
Let me think about this because...
And I want comments about this. Because I know there are a lot of people out there that do buy.
I would much rather get the signature myself or
Right.
be at that show, 100%. I'm trying to think if there was a case where I would... You know what? I probably would. Like, if I could buy something with, like, all the Metallica signatures on it on eBay, I probably would. Not that I'm going out there looking for it, but if I had an opportunity to, and I came across it, I might.
Okay, so I have a poster there from the Freddie Mercury tribute concert after he passed, the AIDS fundraiser concert. It's signed by, I believe it's all the artists that were at that concert. So there's a whole bunch of signatures on there, but I just bought it because it's Queen, Freddie's on there, and it has a whole bunch of, it looks cool. That's the only reason I bought it. But the signatures, I didn't even try to figure out which signature is whose. You know, there's no emotional connection or whatever. It's to me, it's a poster that looks cool.
But there's, like, people collect that kind of stuff, so there's value in that.
Maybe, but that's
100%.
That's not why I bought it.
No, I know, but that's because it's yours.
Right.
But somebody else might see more value in that.
So, yeah. Oh, I'm sure I could put it on eBay and sell it for way more than I paid for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. I just don't understand why people buy some or pay extra for something signed that they didn't, get themselves or went to see or whatever.
Just because they're fans, I guess. Collectors. I want to get as many things as I can with Freddie Mercury's signature on it. I want to be the one guy in the world with the most Freddie Mercury signatures, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
People are crazy, man. But I would maybe as a fan, yes, I would cough up extra money for signatures. I'm not saying that I would go out looking for it because I'm not a collector.
Mm-hmm.
Let me rephrase that. Not that I'm not a collector, because I do collect signatures, but only signatures that I obtain when I'm at specific venues.
And that's my point.
I've got a collection of those, right?
Yeah.
I've got a collection of beach towels from places that I've never traveled to. When somebody...
What?
Yeah, that's a weird one. Janelle made me stop doing that. But, if I would have...
I've known this guy for a long time. I did not know this one.
Yeah, so I haven't... So when I would have a friend or family... or myself would go on vacation, like to Hawaii or wherever, Jamaica, and, it's like, oh, we're going to Jamaica. I'd be like, well, bring me back a towel, right? That would be like the gift that I would ask for. So I probably got like a dozen beach towels from like different places that I've never been to. So it's kind of awesome. Yeah.
All right.
Janelle told me to stop doing that. Stop asking people for beach towels.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know how it started. I just thought it was...
No, why did she make you stop?
I don't know, because we got like all these beach towels and we never go to the beach. That's probably why. But yeah.
Okay.
I like signatures. Okay, Chris Cornell.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson. I didn't look up that... I heard on the radio. Let me...
Saw him live too.
Yeah, you did. Marilyn Manson apparently... Right, prepare. So he posted on social media. That's all he did.
Okay.
He posted prepare. So suggesting that he's about to make an announcement. For what? Is this a nod to a new solo album? And then, okay, so he also uploaded a picture across his social media accounts with the caption that reads, "Never ending astral vampire, prepare."
And it's just a picture?
You're into conspiracy theories.
Can you put the picture up or no?
Oh, it's just a picture of himself.
And what does it say? Something vampire? What?
Never-ending astral vampire.
Astral. I don't know what that means.
Astral,
Like space?
Yeah, like E.T. He's like space stuff.
Right. Do you think that that would be like another Antichrist superstar?
I don't know.
That now he thinks he's a freaking space alien vampire? Maybe? And that might be the name
Who
of...
knows
Not
what's
that
going
he
on in
thinks
his
that
head.
that's what he is, but maybe that's like the name of a new album or tour.
Why are we not showing? Try it again.
I feel like he had a new album a couple years ago. Kind of around the last season of Sons of Anarchy. You ever watch that show?
Yep.
Yeah, because he was in it.
Yep.
And I think around that, was that the last season or somewhere's in there is when his last album came out, I think.
Yeah, it was the last season or the season before that.
Right?
Never-ending astral vampire, prepare. Is this the cover for his new solo album?
Prepare. Not sure. So something's cooking, right? What are comments under there?
You want to read all
I should follow
540?
him. No, just the top like 5 maybe.
That makeup.
I expect too much the new album. My favorite album is Bella.
Okay, so
everyone's talking as if it's a new album.
yeah, most people assume that there's a new album coming.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge Marilyn Manson fan, but
I grew up with him.
yeah,
Not with him.
did you? I was just about to say.
I grew up listening to
you
him.
played marbles with him.
Yeah. Pogs. We had Pog Wars. Hey, I came across Ozzy, I think, too. Speaking of new albums, Sharon Osbourne was saying that Ozzy's back in this, started working on a new studio album.
I had Ozzy playing all evening yesterday.
Which, like the new album or older stuff?
Just This Is Ozzy playlist on Spotify.
Did you watch any of those videos that we were talking about? Well, I guess last week that we were talking about, like
That we were supposed to.
that
yeah.
you might see in the one episode. Did you watch any of those?
No, I
They're
didn't.
pretty funny.
No.
What is it here? I think I scrolled down too far.
Why do people always make that sound? When oh, let me look this up. Shut up! Shut up!
Who's Andrew Watt?
What?
Yeah. The follow-up to this year's Ordinary Man, and has hooked up once again with Andrew Watt
Need a
for the
producer?
project. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is.
What?
W-A-T-T.
Yeah.
Like Reggie Watts without the S? Or is it Reggie Watt? Or is it Reggie Watts?
Record producer, guitarist, singer, and musician. Oh, dude. Did
What?
he work with... Okay, hang on. Now I'm gonna...
I thought you were going to go...
I just want to see who he worked with. Five Seconds of Summer, California Breed, Post Malone, Ozzy Osbourne, Cody Simpson, Justin Bieber, Steve Angelino.
So I wonder how long...
DJ Snake, Post Malone, Selena Gomez, Camila Cabello, Bibi Rexa. Oh, those are not Avicii, Rita Ora, Party Next Door. In other words, this guy knows how to make hit songs.
Well, that's good. I'm just
Okay.
what I was thinking here just now was if like somebody like him must have a studio in his house, you would think, right? Maybe?
In his house?
I don't know.
Maybe. Or he just owns a studio.
Right? And how long do you think it would take him to
produce?
Yeah, like I mean, just if he's just starting it now, shit, that might not come out for.
Oh, this is probably due for next year.
Yeah, or a couple of years, right? Who knows?
Well, I don't know what the process is for Ozzy, but there are, like, if you look at what was it, Foo Fighters? Didn't they do their whole album, one of their albums, in like a month or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
I suppose. Still pretty kick-ass though.
Actually, I was talking to a music guy in PA that recorded and produced a song or an album in a week. I mean, that's pushing it, I think, but it's possible.
Is it? Yeah, no doubt, hey? Well, I'm just wondering, so when's the last Ozzy album? That was Ordinary Man, right?
Ordinary Man, yep.
And wasn't that just like end of 2019?
Yep. 2019, yep.
So he didn't do much touring for that album then?
No. Well, no, because coronavirus.
Right?
Huh?
So then the baby monitor on or what?
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, like what else is there to do but start fucking recording some more, I guess?
His health is getting better, so he needs something to do.
Is it though?
But who knows?
It's still pretty kick-ass though. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You got something here. What's that? Theater, music venues?
Yeah. They reopen. Okay, so in the UK, the theaters and music venues are reopening while social distanced. I don't know how that's gonna go.
I don't like that. Not that I don't like that. That's not what I'm trying to say.
It's
what that makes me think of. I'm not trying to get off topic here a little bit, but you know that I like follow comedians and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's still arts and entertainment. It's still kind of
Sure.
They kind of tour as well and do that kind of whole shtick.
Instead of singing,
they tell jokes.
Yeah.
Make people laugh, right? But so Bert Kreischer, throughout like lately, he did this quick little tour where it was kind of like drive-ins. So he would go.
Yep.
I think Dave Chappelle did it too.
Okay. Yeah.
A couple nights. But
Kelly
anyways,
Taylor too.
Who?
Kelly Taylor.
Did he?
Yeah.
Like a drive-in thing?
In his backyard.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, they set up a stage, and it's like a tailgate party, right? Yeah. So having drinks and stuff like that. But as he was touring and doing these like drive-in shows, he would stop at a couple like comedy clubs, I guess, along the way.
Okay.
And he would do like a couple nights in the stores, and he didn't disclose which one. But through the people that I follow, they were saying that one of the stops, one or maybe more than one of them, you know, they're open for like half capacity or whatever, 50% or 75% and social distancing or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
But one in particular he stopped at, and they said it was like at half capacity. There was only like 150 people there or something on the
whatever
lines
the
of
number is, yeah.
Yeah, but as he's up on, so he's getting paid for that, right? For how many seats are full.
Yeah.
At half capacity, he gets up there and it's a freaking packed house. Like shoulder to shoulder, like definitely overfilled. Right. So then now
So he gets paid for a full house, right?
No, he gets paid for 50% capacity or whatever, because that's what the the store owner told him, oh, well, we only sold this much, whatever. He gets up on stage and it's a freaking packed house. So
So who are the other people?
yeah, right? So he gets like his guy to like go count heads and find out exactly how many are in there. And it was like well over. But he only gets paid for like 50% capacity, as well as now he's pissed off because not only is he at risk for getting sick, but these other people are at risk, right? Like somebody could get ill or deathly ill because of this now, and now he feels guilty about it.
But last week we were talking about this too, and you said
that it's on them.
Yeah.
I do feel like I don't think that he should feel bad about that.
Right. Because the people decided to come anyway.
What bothers me about that is that the club owner is screwing him out of money.
Yep.
And the reason he's doing that is because he's lost money because of all the shutdowns and everything, and he's just trying to recuperate.
Yeah.
But now he's
make some money.
Screwing the entertainment out of their commission and their livelihood, right?
Yeah.
Like he's fucking Bert over because he wants to put extra money in his pocket.
Yeah.
Well, what about Bert's money? He's the one who brought all those people in the first place, right? So it's just it's crooked. It's piss off. So going back to this, I see similar things happening. So you're going to get a band to go start playing at these clubs at half capacity or whatever, but because the clubs have lost money throughout the pandemic, they're going to start cooking the books.
And allow more people in.
And allow more people in, but it's not on record, right? So they'll say they're at 50% when they're actually full or at 75%.
And the artist can't sue.
That's right. Unless they could prove it somehow.
Well, okay, so last week we talked about these country artists, right? That took a selfie with the crowd.
Okay.
And everybody was up in arms. Oh, look at how many people there are.
Yeah.
Would that be maybe a thought behind that? Like, this is my evidence. Look how many people there are. I want to get paid for all of these people.
Well, so the picture that they showed that Bert had, it wasn't, the picture that I saw that Bert took wasn't from Bert.
Right.
Well, it was from Bert, but it wasn't Bert showing the picture. Right,
okay.
He had sent it to, I think it was Rogan, and Rogan was like, "Here's that picture that Bert sent," or whatever. But you'd have to have somebody like analyze it and basically count heads inside that photo.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean that could be up for speculation. You'd have to like have somebody do a legit head count, and it depends on where it is too.
Yeah,
because I'm talking the States here, right?
Yeah,
so you might be allowed
us Canadians are right. I'm not Canadian, but
Texas says one thing, California will say another, and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's one fucked up world right now.
It is. It's messed up. But like in the UK here, like that's. Well, I think something like that's gonna happen.
The UK is.
Unless they're just full capacity and like go balls deep in it. Right? Back to the way it was.
No. Because they are mentioning social distance.
Yeah, that's
you can't go full capacity yet.
It's not gonna happen.
Reduced venue capacity and limited ticket sales to ensure social distancing can be maintained. Tickets will be purchased online, and venues are encouraged to use e-tickets to reduce the contact and help track and trace. Venue should have clearly communicated social distancing marking in place, blah, blah, blah. Increased deep cleaning of auditoriums. Performances should be scheduled to allow sufficient time to undertake deep cleaning before next audience arrives. Performance conductors, musicians must observe social distancing wherever possible. That's from the government.
Nah.
But the UK was also the country that opened up all the pubs.
Right.
And shut them down a couple days later because it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know. I get it,
yeah,
but I don't think they're going to be able to do it.
I understand that people need to make money. Like music, like Capital Music Club in Saskatoon is also suffering. They might not even open up again. So I get it. They need to get their money somewhere.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, don't screw people over.
Right?
I don't know. I wish I could help, but I can't.
What could we possibly do?
I don't know.
There's nothing.
No.
But the drive-in things, I think, are a good idea.
I had to warm up to that idea, because it's not the same. But probably better than what the alternative is, which is no concerts.
Right. The outdoorness of it, I think, is a good thing. But I still don't think that you'll be able to, like, not that you can't social distance, but I mean, it's not going to be perfect.
No.
There's no way, unless you're in a bubble like those other the picture you showed. Like that would be the only real way, I guess.
Oh my God. Some parents already bubble wrap their kids to go outside and play.
Yeah, I need to do that to my dude.
Why?
Because he's so full of allergies, man. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's so bad. Hey, Janelle slammed his head in the car door today.
Maybe you shouldn't say that on air.
Not like on purpose. He's all right though. So
What happened?
He like stuck his head between the door thing, and she was going to close the door. So he's got a welt on his head here now, but he's all right.
Oh, I can just see it happen.
I just when he told me that, I was like, so like, you're gonna stick your head there again? No. Well, like, at least you learned your lesson. She felt pretty bad.
Yeah. Poor guy.
So he needs a bubble. Yeah.
You know Logic, the rapper?
I know who he is, yeah. He's a smart dude, isn't he?
Apparently.
I think he is.
I know him by name, and I know he did things with Eminem, but I couldn't name any of his songs. But apparently, he's releasing one more album, and then he's going to retire. This dude doesn't look old.
He isn't. I think he's younger than us, man.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's like early 30s. Are you looking up his age?
Yep. What? Yeah. So he's 30 years old, which makes him 10 years older than I am. Do you know his full name? Sir Robert Bryson Hall II.
How do you get a Sir? Like there's Sir Elton John.
Yeah, you have to, and I don't know exactly how.
You gotta get knighted.
Something like that, and I think that's more a piece of paper than,
Than like a sword on each shoulder kind of thing.
Oh, did you see that 100-year-old veteran? No, in the UK?
No.
Okay, so there's this veteran. I think he's 102 years old or something right now. He's a World War II veteran, and what did he do? He walked laps around the care home that he was in or something to raise money for something. Anyway, but he got knighted today by the Queen. The Queen is not a young one anymore.
No.
And this veteran with his walker in front of the Queen. It's a cute picture.
So now this guy, he's knighted, so you got to say Sir in front of his name now?
Yep. Captain Sir Tom Moore.
Oh, Captain Sir.
Yeah, because he was a captain in World War II.
Wouldn't it be Sir Captain?
No.
I
don't know. There you go. Isn't that awesome? I think that's a cute picture. Sir Tom Moore, Captain Sir Tom Moore, knighted in unique ceremony. Because there's still the social distancing, so she
Right.
has to kind of reach for it.
Hey, see if you can find a picture of Logic getting knighted.
Hang on, I'm not
You're
done
not done with this?
No.
It had been a privilege to be so close to the Queen and speak to her. You think she could hear?
What? What?
Hey.
Anyway.
Was joined by his family and son-in-law.
Okay.
Cool.
Shit. What was his name now? Sir
Logic.
Logic. See if what shows up. Oh. Okay. Sir Robert Bryson Hall II. Oh, Logic was born as Sir.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, did he just name himself that?
No, and the Sir in his name was added by his mother and is not a title. Oh,
Oh, that's cute too.
your mama called you
Called you
Sir.
Sir.
That's.
I think it started where she was like, "Yes, sir." I don't know. I say that to my dude. I'm gonna call him Sir Kemper. There you go. Speaking of Kemper,
Did he get his head in a door?
yeah.
Sorry, continue.
I was gonna say like how we got the name
Right.
is, and you know how we got that name, right?
No, I don't.
So-
Well, it's funny because we never really talked about this, but I remember you were showing me the downstairs because you redid your basement, and then you showed before he was born. You basically just said, "Oh, and this is where Kemper is going to sleep," and you just kept talking. I was like, "Are they going to call their kid Kemper? Is that what?" And but you were talking, so I oh, okay. So I
Right.
and that was how I knew.
Oh, so Janelle's favorite movie is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
Like the one with Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
And I think the first guy who dies in the show, his name is Kemper. And that's her favorite show, and she liked that name. So that's.
And he's the first one to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was also a good name that you can't like translate French and English. It's Kemper. Like you can't say it in French. No.
Give it time.
Yeah.
Kemper.
Maybe, but that's not gonna be right. But anyway, so we watched that movie last night.
Ellen keeps saying stuff like that. Paper.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's cute, right?
Kemper.
You have to call him sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, too cute.
Yeah.
What other articles you got on the site this week besides Metallica? Any other good ones?
Well,
not that they're bad ones, but
I wouldn't
mean
call
just
them.
something
I wouldn't
that
call
like
them good because Lisa Marie Presley's son Benjamin,
okay.
he died.
What?
He's 27 years old.
Oh. What?
Yep.
Who's the dad?
Elvis Presley. No.
I was gonna say, was Elvis around 27 years ago?
No, hang on. It's his grandson.
Oh yeah, because Lisa Marie. Wait a second. Yeah, Lisa Marie was married to Michael Jackson.
Yes.
And what's his name there? The actor. Nicolas Cage.
Yes. So.
Yeah. So I was thinking Priscilla there too.
Wait. So
who's the daddy?
His dad.
Is it Michael?
No. Benjamin Koff. Oh, was the son of Lisa Marie Presley and musician Danny Keough.
How do you spell it?
Keoughh. Koff. I'm gonna call him Koff.
Fuck off. Koff.
Danny Koff.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, 27. So he's in the club of 27, and he committed suicide.
What?
Yep, he died of a gunshot wound.
What?
So, calling it death by suicide, or is it death by mental health struggles?
Or was it an accident?
Don't know. It was a gunshot wound, and that's pretty much all it said.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
Give me something like more upbeat, please. I don't want to hear that shit.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I got.
What's her name died there? John Travolta's wife, Kelly Preston?
I thought you wanted to keep it lighthearted because
I did, but now you got me thinking of people dying.
Well, jazz trumpeting legend Eddie Gale dies at the age of 78.
All right, I don't want to talk about death.
Okay, well then.
What's this thing you got at the bottom of the topics here? Independent music promotions. What is that?
Oh, right. Something Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones album Goat's Head Soup is going to be reissued. And there's not a lot of information in this article about if it's going to be on vinyl, if it's just digital, but knowing the Rolling Stones is going to be on vinyl too. And a release date is also not in here. So I just saw that they're reissuing this. And it's the only reason I really noticed is because we just got a copy of this in like a first pressing and we just sold it.
Right.
That's why But yeah, that's basically it. What are you looking at?
Tom Morello.
What about him?
On Instagram. I don't follow him on there, so I'm just trying to look him up. Well, because I think he was posting about our boy Rainwolf here the other day. If I'm not mistaken. So I was just going to bring that up. Just a fun little Instagram thing, but whatever, I can't find it.
You can't find it because your phone is in airplane mode.
There you go. That makes sense. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. So I can just type in Tom Morello.
This would have been a few days ago. Whoops. I'm not sure what he said.
1.2 million followers.
I'm not sure exactly what he said.
It's almost as much as we have.
The 1.2? Mm-hmm. You're on Instagram there?
I am. I don't really see anything.
Did he like post Rainwolf's album cover or something or anything like that a few days ago?
Not that I can tell.
I'm sure he did, dude.
Oh, I believe you. 5 hours ago.
No, it looked like a few days ago.
9 hours ago. 1 day ago. Posting a picture of his guitar.
Are you sure you're on his official one, or are you on like a fan?
No, this is his.
Maybe it was just on his story.
Oh, that's possible.
That might have been it. Because that's where I saw it, was on Rainwolf's story.
Cool.
Anyways, so what I was gonna get to into that. Wow, I kind of lost my train of thought there. Was remember Rage was like just starting a tour back in March when all this hit, a Canadian tour, and then our boys from Saskatoon. So I was wondering if that means when this is cleared up and Rage goes back on a Canadian tour, if they're coming around in this area, if he might get to open for them, maybe like if they're doing a show in Saskatoon, maybe.
And maybe we can have Tom Morello on the show.
Wouldn't that be deadly? Get some backstage there.
I would be probably. I'm not one to get starstruck because it's just another person. But
But you would be starstruck with
I'm
Tom Morello?
I'm gonna be stumbling a lot of words. I think.
Really?
I don't know.
That'd be sweet, hey? So just keep an eye out for that. Wouldn't that be sweet, though? I think so.
Raging Saskatoon.
Yeah.
We're definitely going then.
Also,
And if Run the Jewels, not Rhonda,
yeah.
Run the
That
Jewels.
Rhonda Jewels again.
If they open, I'm definitely going.
Um,
But then you'll have to come with me because I don't think. Well, I have a few options, I guess. I won't go alone.
I'll go there with you.
Okay.
So you're gonna laugh at me here. Oh wait, I figured it out.
I
I figured it out.
actually cut that part out of last
Did you?
week's episode. Yeah.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
So here I got. Let's get into this here. Some new. We'll scroll through these.
Okay.
For
that
those
means I
of
have
you
to turn around a little bit.
listening, we're gonna just shoot out some names of
Oh, look at you being all comfortable with your shoes off and all. It's awesome.
some records that are coming out.
Sorry.
This is the week. This is the week of July
Hey!
23rd.
ABBA's coming out again. Didn't we do this already? The vinyl collection.
No, see, July 23rd. Thursday. July 20th to 23rd.
Okay. They must have postponed the release date or something. It's very possible. The Diabolic
Wouldn't that be funny if
Serenades.
these are the ones that we went over last week?
Yeah. But it isn't.
Baba Ali. This house.
Ataris.
Whoops.
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Bob
saw
Marley
that
again.
too. Both our eyes went straight to that one, eh?
That was on the list last week.
Oh, The Elephant in the Room. I remember that one.
Oh.
And Brian Setzer. I think this is the one that we did last week, isn't it?
Are you questioning yourself now?
I am.
Diana Ross. Mm-hmm.
Is this the same one?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It
This
is,
the
right?
same one, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. So
Okay,
then
so this is for...
week 30.
What?
Let's try this again.
Yeah. No, that's next week. Oh, yeah, because I said I was going to release it on Friday, so we would do it a week in advance. So this isn't going to work. But I haven't released that video.
So why don't we just go through those again and see if any different ones pop up?
Sure.
So we're going to go through that 2 weeks in a row, which is fine.
Well, I haven't done last week's.
Well, that's right.
Last week's isn't uploaded.
That's right. And then so we'll get these 2 episodes this week, and then it'll be the same set list.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe we recognize some now.
The Elephant in the Room.
More than we did last week.
Let's try not
Hey,
to
Bob
say...
Marley.
Yeah, let's try not to say the same ones.
Okay.
Capcom Sound Team. Resident Evil 3. Weren't we talking Tekken 2?
Ignition. Oh, Tekken is probably down by the very.
Yeah.
That's what you were going for.
Charlie Parker. I thought that was going to say Charlie Pride.
No. Diana Ross.
Dawn of Ashes. I was looking at that picture, trying to make that out. Antinomian? Antinomian. What does that mean?
I have no idea. Antinomian. Is that just a random band name?
No, that's the name of the album.
No.
Yeah, Dawn of Ashes is the name of the band, right?
Oh, right. Okay. Antinomian. Adjective. Relating to the view that Christians are released by grace from the obligation of observing the moral law.
Interesting. Why would you want to name that your album?
Maybe it's a Christian band.
Maybe. Maybe.
DOA, treason. Frankenstein 3000.
Oh yeah, I remember saying that one. I was like, oh, Power Man 5000. Right? Yeah. And then Gravedigger. Oh, look at all the same ones are jumping out at me.
Funk Dubious. Mahler, Beethoven. Heroic Beethoven. The best of.
What did you say before?
Up. By.
No, you said something Beethoven.
Yeah, here. Heroic Beethoven.
Yeah, but you didn't say heroic. You said something else.
Beethoven.
All right. Sure.
Look at this one.
Joe Cocker.
Jim
Gaffigan.
Who that?
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what show you would have seen him in. You ever see a comedian do a bit about Hot Pockets? Hot Pockets. No? That's Jim Gaffigan. I'll show you after.
Okay. Joe Cocker. Fired it up. Lauren Daigle. I think Lauren Daigle is that girl that she's I think more of a Christian singer, but her voice is identical to Adele. For the longest time, she had this kind of famous song. I don't remember what it is, but it's a one that was played on the radio all the time. Like, oh, Adele has a new song.
And it wasn't.
And
yeah.
it was her. I think that was her.
Lil Wayne. Funeral. Lil Wayne.
Is that what you call it?
Lowrider. Isn't that song? Ode to Low.
Lowrider.
Yeah. All my friends drive a low rider. Remember Korn did that one? Yeah, Tekken 2.
I think it's on
Namco Sounds.
I think I have that on a soundtrack somewhere.
Lowrider? Cheech and Chong
the,
did it. Korn did it. With Cheech and Chong, I think.
Pretty sure it's on the...
Life is Peachy. I think that was the album that was on.
Shit.
Life is Peachy. PJ Harvey. Yeah, we were talking about her.
Oh, Reservoir Dogs. Is there
Lowrider on there?
Little Green Bag. Hooked on a Feeling.
What's that song where it's like, where he's cutting the guy's ear off? Stuck in the Middle with You? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lowrider's not on here.
Such a good movie. Lowrider's on Cheech and Chong.
Reservoir Dogs?
What?
Good movie?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
What else do we got here? Slow Dive. Smokey. Smokey! Pop quiz, asshole.
Yeah. Spoon.
What's Smokey off of?
Don't know.
Friday.
Friday?
You ever see that movie? Probably not.
No.
You Dutch bastard. That dog.
Crazy Dutch bastard. Which dog? Oh, that dog.
That dog.
Oh.
The Fall. Idiot Joy Show.
What? Where?
The matches. The burnt matches here. Let Them Eat Vinyl.
That's a record label.
I'm just trying to spit out names that we didn't say in the other episode.
Look at Tin Machine. Interesting cover.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
There's Various.
Valkyrie?
Venom.
Hey, Kay, here's a dumb question. Valkyrie, is that like a... There's that movie with Tom Cruise called Valkyrie, right?
Yeah.
Is that like a... What is that? That's something like...
World War II.
Right? Historical.
Rise of the Valkyrie, yeah.
Is it like that's the name of the group, or was that like a location, or what's Valkyrie? Like exactly? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I don't know if that's a dumb question or what, but I just never knew.
Valkyrie. In Norse mythology, a Valkyrie is one of a host of female figures who choose those who may die in battle and those who may live.
Oh, interesting.
That's what Valkyrie stands for.
Aha. I like that kind of. I like those kind of things like gods of war. Zeus.
Zeus.
And, yeah, I like all
Thor.
that stuff. Like Greek mythology and all that kind of stuff. I like that stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah. So there's Snoopy.
Okay,
Peanuts'
so
greatest hits.
what did Rise of the Valkyrie have to do with the Nazis?
Well, because
I'm not a history buff, so I...
Well, I know, because if that's the god that gets to choose if you live or die, well, they were in the middle of war,
guess, yeah,
so
they,
then
they were choosing. Okay, Jews have to die.
maybe. I guess we'd have to watch a show
I did watch the
or
show.
listen to the album.
Yeah, Trooper, Hot Shots.
Yeah, Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah.
No. Anyways,
Hey, Toots and the Maytals. That's why it looked familiar.
what? Why?
We had one of those records in that big batch of 10,000 records that we hauled up. Yeah, that was in there.
Well, there you go. Look, so that's getting re-released this week.
Yep.
Interesting. Hot item.
Oh, we sold it already, but
There you go. See, that's how hot it was. It's gone.
Cool.
Venom. In League with Satan, Volume 2.
That's upbeat music, I think.
But we still got our, how many various? Oh yeah, not still, because it's the same one. We got 1, 2,
7.
7. And then who's the other one that we said they should open with? Various, and who should their opening gig be?
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to watch the episode.
I don't remember.
They were in here though, weren't they?
Mm-hmm. Midway in somewhere, I think. Halfway in. C'est la Sue.
Sasha. Oh, I don't remember.
No, me neither.
Anywho.
Anywho. Lil Wayne. Let us pray.
All right, buddy.
You got anything else?
I don't think so.
Good.
Not for this week. I just want to apologize to you guys out there again about the double episodes this week. And thanks for just sticking with us while we're...
They're on that side.
Yeah, I know, I'm still looking at the screen. Sorry. While we're trying to figure our shit out over here. Yeah.
If you have suggestions or comments, please do let us know. We are pretty receptive to feedback.
Yeah, let us know if you want some masks.
Right. Or t-shirts. T-shirts are being made for
Bam,
sure.
bam, bam.
So if somebody just wants to design something, that'd be cool too.
Send us some art, some fan art.
No. I don't.
Yeah.
No,
Send it to me.
No. Okay. I'm a designer. I want to be paid for my work. I don't want people to do something, work for free, and then send it to us so we can make money on it. I don't.
Well, I just said send us. Why can't we just like frame it and put it in the background or
Oh
something?
yeah, you can do that for sure. If you want to send us something for us to put on
send
the wall.
us
Yeah,
some
no, but
fan art.
I was referring to, a design for a t-shirt.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't send us stuff and expect us to put that on a t-shirt for you or something. You can put your own stuff on your t-shirt.
That's not what I was saying. But I'm also saying that, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything else for this week.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we should do something like, if you want to send us something that we should show on our channel, like, for example, if you're in a band and you want to promote your record, send it over. We'll talk about it. We'll play it before
Yeah,
we...
and if you give us permission to play it so we don't get flagged,
Yeah.
maybe we can do that too.
Yeah. We want to interact with you. So if you...
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Send us stuff. Send us a link to your album.
And then maybe, and if we like it, then maybe we can get you on as a guest.
Yeah.
And shoot the shit with us. That'd
Awesome.
be great. Okay.
Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and whatever. Find the podcast wherever you can find it.
Spotify.
Yeah. See? Now it's penguins.
Penguins.
And on that note,
we're out.
See you later.